All right.
All righty, said.
Happy
Okey
Friday.
dokily.
Happy Friday,
Happy Friday.
everybody.
Happy Friday. Shout it from the mountains, everybody. Matzah.
It's Friday, Friday. Okie
Time
dokie
to get back to
artichoke.
work. Artichokes are good for you.
Are we
Let's see
in the
here.
pro?
Yeah, we're good in pro now. We're good.
Yes, we are.
Cool. All right, morning, everybody.
Perfecto. All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Cheers. It is Friday, November 21st, 2025. Holy
Wow.
smokes. We are
Holy smokes.
coming towards the end of the year, Deeds. What's good, buddy?
Whoa. Freak out. No, nothing. It's a good day. It's a Friday, meaning tomorrow's the weekend. We've got T minus 6 days till Turkey Day, so if you need this reminder, take your turkey out on Sunday morning into your fridge and let it thaw for the week. It'll be ready by Thursday. So don't forget that, guys. And also pull out the stuff on both ends of the turkey when you put it in the oven. But we'll talk more about that next week when we get into turkey countdowns.
Word. We're going to do
We're
a
gonna
turkey countdown?
we're gonna turkey trot into next week eventually. But so yeah, so what's on your agenda today, Goo?
It's been a busy
Woo.
morning already.
Yeah, it
um,
happens.
yeah, I went to Starbucks and got myself and Marisa a coffee, and then I got home and I was getting ready to text you, and I realized I didn't have my phone. So I'm
Oh
like,
shit.
"Hey Siri, where are you? Hey Siri, where are you?" I'm asking
Help.
her
I'm
where.
at Starbucks. Help.
No, and then I went out to the car and she didn't answer. So I was like, "Fudge!" So I had to run back to
Yeah.
Starbucks and grab my phone. Thankfully,
Found it.
Carl. You've seen Carl,
We're
the old man.
we're
He likes to
talking.
wave at me
Yeah,
through the
Mr.
windows.
Nice Guy. Yeah. What the
Yeah,
hell are you
Mister.
doing out here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he turned in my phone for me. So he said as
Wow.
soon as he grabbed it, he saw my ugly face and he knew exactly where it needed to go. So
Look at this stupid phone. I know that stupid guy that's going to get this thing, and he'll be right
yeah,
back after this. Buy him a coffee. Tell the baristas if you see this man, this guy's face is Carl. Coffee's on me next time. That's cool of him.
let me see if this changes how it looks on appearance on.
Let me just do one of these deals,
Hold
like the
on.
movie The
It
Arrival.
just changed. That's hilarious. All
Yeah.
right, so it looks like I'm sideways. Okie
It
dokie.
does look like it. Oh, now we're straight. The dog was floating around in the ceiling for a minute there.
Yeah. So
Dogs
on
on
the
the
rest of the agenda
ceiling.
today, I told you on
Wow.
Monday and Wednesday we had rain all week.
I can't stand
So
the rain.
are you gonna sing the song?
Nope, it's in your head. Why do I have to sing it?
I was just gonna see if you were gonna go with it.
Nope, I don't do Misty Elliott this early in the morning.
I can't stand the rain. So this morning Billy's going out to High Tide and taking care of some restaurant, and then he's doing the Goodyear Towers, which is great. Get those
That's
suckers off.
good. That's
Yeah,
not great. It's good. Good
it
year.
is. It's good.
Good.
And then today I am going out to Central Phoenix and I'm going to do a residential client that I serviced, I don't know, a year, maybe 18 months ago. And then
Service.
after that, I got to go to a funeral. And then this evening, probably watch a little soccer. So
Cool. Sounds like a nice Friday.
it is. Unfortunately, though, I've got like all
All
that
those
driving
funeral stuff.
around. Yeah, all that driving around just adds stress. And, you know, I'm a weirdo. I really I need to be driving at certain times of the day. I hate being on the road at certain times of the day and
Sure.
on certain days.
You're
And
pretty much a 75-year-old Korean lady now.
I am 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damien, yes. Adam
Yes.
Hogan in the house, Cody Smith, Craig Hensel. Dude, wow. Good morning, everybody.
Tom.
Hey, real quick. I just saw something on Pro Window.
Okay. What was it?
Today is Kaylee Armida's birthday.
Happy
Kaylee is
birthday.
Kaylee is brand manager for Zero, and
Kaylee Zero.
regardless of what her title is, she's an awesome individual, and I've given her shout outs before,
Yep.
and I would love to do the same. So everybody, happy birthday,
Ah, it's
yeah.
birthday. Happy birthday.
That
Like
one's
that
a
too.
special shout out for Kaylee if she hears it or
Happy
whatever.
birthday.
Yeah.
Do we know any good-looking middle-aged men with sharp ribbed abs that could show up in a tuxedo thing and do like a bunny dance at their work for or anything like that?
There's somebody on Team Zero that probably could fit that bill.
Yeah, yeah. It's party boy time. Happy birthday, birthday, birthday. But no, happy birthday though.
uh, so Tom says there's a giant green butt plug behind you, Mark. Be careful.
Jesus. Oh yeah. No, that's yeah, I'm working on that one now. It's a 5 week program. That's number five. Fifth week. Keeps you regular.
Damien, yes, super fly, super fly.
Fly, fly.
And Damien, you are super fly. And I know that's a
Yeah.
Missy Elliott reference, but yes, definitely, definitely,
Cody
definitely.
Smith has a 12-hour drive today. That sucks. That's a long
Yeah,
drive. That's like here to Nashville.
I saw that. That doesn't look like fun. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you off to? 12 hours in a car.
Unless he's driving around a circle in the city for 12 hours. That's fine. Yeah.
Hey,
Get off the
so
road.
I know some of you probably tuned in to see Steve Williams from ISCA. He is now on a flight headed back to the UK, I believe.
Also
He could not.
pronounced uck.
Ugh. He also messaged and said, "Hey, I apologize, can't make it today. We're gonna have to reschedule. So we're gonna get him in on another day. Let's say early December, probably, hopefully. Um, and we'll ask all the questions, which is kind of cool too, because now we get a chance to reset and just go with the flow today.
Yes,
And
today's
that's
a flow day. It's an easy flow day. Day 1 of 5, but it happens.
day
So we're
one
going to
of
talk,
five.
yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about safety, somewhat solar panel touching on, just to get in the solar groove of the things. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good Friday going on, has some good estimates going out or good jobs this morning. I've got a
Yeah, what are
house
you doing?
wash. I got a house wash to driveway this morning. So I last week did the house wash windows and for a lady neighbor down the street, got the card, wanted that, so they're going to do the house wash and the driveway, and they're going to do the windows after Thanksgiving because they don't want to rush it for whatever reason. I think they want to put Christmas lights up in the house, so they just want the damn thing washed. So I'm like, all right, cool, I can do that. So yeah, feedback.
Apologize. Trying
No,
to.
it's fine.
I'm trying to do something different today. As you can probably see, I was using my phone for my camera and I was going to go laptop. And I opened up the thread in Pro and I can hear you and I talk. So I wanted to
I
make
thought
sure
you
I
were
got.
watching a different podcast at the same time. I was like, wow, he's watching a podcast while he's on a podcast. It's crazy. No,
Yeah,
that's cool.
right.
No,
Somebody
comment
else is
section.
somebody else is more important than you and I on the show that we're doing
Hold on,
currently.
they're talking about something really interesting. One sec.
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So it's a good day here. I've been running crazy, playing catch up and delivery this week with jobs. I yesterday I got a phone call from a little old lady at like 3:30 in the afternoon or 3 o'clock. No, sorry, back up, 2 o'clock. Interested in Christmas lights. Saw me installing the day before. I priced her ballpark over the phone and went and did it. But she was one of those, hey, while you're here type things. She ended up pulling out. She's like, I have a few little ornaments that I put in the front yard. Would you mind putting them down? And I got putting a spotlight on them. So I'm like, yeah, sure. It's worth my time, 20 minutes. And so she, as I'm putting lights up on her house and cutting them and installing them, she is pulling everything out of her garage, like totes and totes of stuff, and ends up pulling all these like 20 different wooden staked and pole, ornamental front yard wooden signs. So I had to pound the shit out of them with a mallet into dry Houston topsoil that hasn't had any rain in like 3 weeks. So I was using a bunch of muscles yesterday or the day before. That was a lot of fun, but doing it all
Did,
for the little old ladies.
so you used a whole bunch. Did you use all of them?
Yeah, every
Yeah.
single one. Yeah, I put
Every
them all in
single
the ground,
muscle.
and then she called yesterday morning or texted. Was like, "Hey, I was wondering when you were going to stop by and install the spotlight." Like, what are you talking about, spotlights? She goes, "Yeah, I wanted 3 spotlights in the front yard." That's cool. Like, yeah, I didn't see it. Pulled out of the garage. She goes, "Oh, I thought you were going to install them. You don't have it on your truck." So no, I'm a roofline illumination specialist. I don't really set up spotlights, and I don't know many landscapers that would have mentioned that either. But if you order them off Amazon or go to Home Depot, I'll gladly stake them in the yard for you and run an extension cord. So kept her happy in that. But she's like, no, we're good. So she probably had the stake lighting in her garage buried under totes and didn't take them out. But the point is, it's one of those. sometimes for the ticket, it's really helpful to help the little old lady and do a little extra and not complain and be happy about it. But also stay firm because the way she was talking was really considering like having me go put out spotlights. It was very strange. So some people are weird, it
Yeah.
happens.
Also, if it's not, I mean, if it's not in your agreement or it's
Mhm.
never even been verbalized that that's
Not
something
even.
that is expected, then how are
Yeah,
you supposed to know that you're supposed to do that?
exactly. So yeah, terms, conditions, explanations, and dealing with little old ladies. Make sure you set your boundaries and are very firm because I handled it very firm in like my responses, you know, but used, want to ensure your happiness, etc. But yeah, got that tackled.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cody Smith is heading to Ohio, OH10.
Ohio. Awesome. Enjoy it.
OH10. We're in Ohio? You gonna go see Craig or T Squeege
Craig.
or Tim Huber or any of those dudes next week? They're all in Ohio. Tell them we all said what up.
Top left.
Top left.
Top left. Yeah, you got Cincinnati, Columbus, Cleveland. Yeah. Ohio's
It,
pretty big. It's one of the larger states that I got to drive through going up to New York. It's like 5, 6 hours of straight driving through it. It's like doo doo doo.
Corey
Morning,
Klimas
Corey.
jumped in. Corey got one of the special limited edition Goo and Deeds hats that are seriously, truly limited. Now, I believe there were six made, five made, something. I thought it was four, but I
Yep.
heard that there was maybe two extra there. So they're all gone. There's,
One hat to bind
yep.
them.
So that's pretty cool. I'm really glad that he got it, man. That's
Yeah,
dope. Um,
very neat.
yeah, I'm excited for him. It's pretty cool.
Yes,
And the world logo with the World Enterprise stamp, it's pretty slick. So
it's hot.
again, congrats to Corey for scoring on the Halloween prize pack. We're 21 days past it now, but you got your goodies. That's awesome, man.
Awesome.
I'm really
Goody, goody,
I'm really
goody.
excited for you.
Yep.
Uh, there was something. What are you doing this weekend? Fuck, I
Oh
got a
man,
hair
what
in
am
my
I
mouth.
doing this weekend? I'm doing working. I've had a job Saturday, they moved to today, the house washing stuff. Then Saturday I'm doing 2 or 3 Christmas light installs. I'm gonna do one after this job today. Got a morning window cleaning on Sunday, and then I have our family Thanksgiving, like the Houston area, we're gonna do Thanksgiving on Sunday. So we're actually doing a pot roast for that get together because I'm doing turkey and stuff Thursday. So, big weekend.
Sweet.
Yes.
So, yesterday when I was over at Julian's soccer practice and I jumped online real quick and I just missed Gabe Gutierrez and Peter Cruz. Squeegee U had Steve O on. Did you get an
Cool.
opportunity to catch any of that?
I checked the first minute or two of it while I was standing in line at a Mexican to-go joint, and it's
Yeah.
pretty solid. Those guys do a good show so far.
Yeah, man. Like I met. I love hearing other people interview, especially people that we all know, to
Sure.
find out like what are the questions that they might ask, how they go about their delivery of the questions and things like that. And of course, it's kind of hard to talk to people that have already been basically put everything out there, right? I mean, Steve-O's been doing this for a long time. He's got like a decade worth of content online as well on YouTube, and then all the
Mhm.
promo stuff he does for WCR. So it's kind of hard for us to come up, all of us, to ask something that hasn't been asked before. So part of my job in doing this kind of work with you or doing this kind of show with you is to see like how others ask questions. And I like to think that I'm a student of the game. And Gabe is one of the best at delivery when it comes to asking a question, setting up a question. And he's really good in keeping with the flow of the show.
Cool.
So I wanted to tune in and see how that went yesterday. And they're both just straight up professionals. Well, and Peter as well. I don't know him personally, so that's why I was only saying
Peter
Gabriel.
Cruz. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know him personally yet. So, but they're all pros, and I thought that that show went really well yesterday. I
Nice.
enjoyed they talked about a variety of different things, from silencer to grackle to flawed equipment and how we can go about bettering our industry by letting letting people know or vendors know about maybe flaws or things that could be built differently or how they could be better. So yeah, I thought it was a very informative show, and I enjoy, like I said, I enjoyed listening to Gabe and Steve's straight knowledge. So I thought it was a
Cool.
great show, and I always want to support our friends and Squeegee, you, Gabe, Steve, Peter, all solid dudes. So
Yes.
they, they support us in all sorts of different variety of ways. So I try to make sure that we're always there for those guys too. And Gabe's going to be a guest of ours in a few weeks in
December, right?
December. Yeah.
Yep. Very cool.
So, hey, do you remember who's on the show next week? Oh, next week's Thanksgiving.
Cameron. Yeah.
Yeah, Cameron
Oh yeah, we
Graham
got
from,
Cameron and Austin. Heck yeah.
yep. Cameron Graham from Lucid Bots Inc. That's the company that I went out to go test pilot
Zzz.
the drone. I guess it was a week or two ago.
The soft washing
So
drones, yeah.
yeah, so he's going to be on, and then Austin Grubbs, WCR's own, one of the
Yeah.
finest. He's also one of the co-hosts of Lower Rung Pod. He's going to be on Friday, Black Friday.
Black Friday, Friday, Friday.
Yeah, so he's going to be on then, and then after that in December, Rui is going to be on. Oh,
Wee wee, Rui.
yeah, man. And then Jordan Eklund, and then we got Gabe. We got a whole list.
I think we're
We're
gonna get a
go.
schedule out for December and launch a whole like a calendar so people can see who
I
the heck's gonna be on and when.
Yeah, and that's definitely something that we're gonna get rocked up or locked up real soon. So I'm
Dubois.
excited. I'm excited for December, man. It's gonna be a really solid month.
Yeah, it is. December's always good. It slows down a little bit towards the end, obviously, but December, November are good months, at least working wise. Interview wise, we've got the guys on the lockdown, so that'll be fun to get the knowledge and find out what's going on in the industry.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's
Hmm.
gonna be great. So yesterday I was out at an indoor sports complex. Yesterday and the day before, putting out a bid for. They have two indoor soccer fields,
Hmm.
and they want the windows cleaned weekly. And there's 100 panes. It's some of them are 4 foot, and some of them are about 6.5, maybe 7 feet tall. But there's 100 panes wrapping each field. So trying to put together numbers for that. What's the best way to do it? How to go about it? So if any of you guys have any experience, oh Cody, I'm glad that you like those. If any of you guys have any experience with cleaning sports facilities, I would love to hear it. Grace, Craig, if you're still around, if that's something you guys have ever done,
I would
let me
just be
know.
careful about I mean, obviously you're going to check, but kind of like make sure it's not a plexiglass or anything cheap
It's
or
not. It's
okay,
good, solid, great
tempered.
stuff.
Excellent.
Um, I actually, Corey said, "Nice gig, Goo." So Julian started playing soccer at the same facility at 5 years old, and I played indoor there in a pardon me, in a co-ed league for about 3 years. It's kind of where Julian grew up. It's where our family really developed our love for the sport of soccer and developed our love for the community in. And I really want the job. I don't want it at a discounted rate just because I like the people and I like, you know what I mean? It needs
No,
to
you're
be fair
worth.
for it needs to
I
be
mean,
fair for both sides. So
how much has your registration and shirts and stuff been the last couple of years going there? Have you been getting
we haven't done it in a few years because Julian's progressed.
Gotcha.
When he was young, it's like a great place to get your feet wet in the sport.
Sure.
And so he learned how to play ball there, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then at 8 years old, he started playing like field soccer, regular soccer. And every now and then he would do summers, but I was doing every Sunday for about 3 years, and
Cool.
a co-ed league, and it was a blast, man. I felt like $1 million when I'd be out there. Hey,
Yeah.
Jessica, good
Until
morning.
afterwards, and you remember that you were in your 20s. And you're like, damn. Oh,
Yeah, at
I
that
used to.
point, I think I was. It was from when I was 39 to about 42. Um,
Oh
Actually, you
yeah,
know what? It's
you were
it's been
hurting.
longer than that, I think, since I've played, because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I played after I stopped drinking. I'm not
Huh?
sure. And it's been almost 7 years. Oh shit.
It's like Gatorade, little tiny drink bottles.
Yeah, I was
Running around.
horrible.
I bet. But he had
I,
fun.
I was
Kicking balls.
horrible. Yeah. Oh, I was good at soccer, horrible at drinking and just what I was doing when I was drinking. Uh,
Yeah.
Soccer always came relatively easy to me. I love the sport. Still do. Still do.
Morning, Jessica. Jessica's popping in.
Yeah, man. Something else I was going to ask you. Any big plans for you next week? Anything huge coming up for you?
Huge. No, just finishing up the last of the installs next week. Or actually this week. I'm like a week in front of where I was last year. So I have all this week for estimates, and I'm also cleaning this year. Last year I kind of told people, I'm out of it. I'm just doing Christmas lights. I'll get to you in January, but this year I'm doing both. So I've got a very busy next week or two set up. So I'm pretty excited about it. Um, yeah, this job today is pretty nice. It's a big house on the golf course. Maybe I'll find a couple golf balls, some Titleist Pro V1s, throw in the bag. But yeah, it's a good couple of weeks. I mean, this whole month has been pretty good. I've been feeling healthy, uh, getting busy, staying busy, cleaning a lot of windows, putting up a lot of lights, and that's always a good thing because November, December, that's where it's at. It'll taper off end of December, early January, but I've got two quotes for, or not quotes, but estimates approved for the end of December for house wash and windows for two different people that are putting the house up on the market. So that's good. So maybe that's something people can start advertising for, window cleaning for house on the market because it will slow down January, February type deal.
Yeah, it does. And so you and I are in the same climate, so we're basically in the same boat.
We can work all year. Yeah.
Yeah, our season slows down a little bit in the summer months because of the heat and people travel and this and that.
Mhm.
Um, and kids are out of school. But you and I both, you start to see an uptick mid to late September, and then you see a we usually Billy and I can't speak for you. We usually see a slowdown from Christmas until about the 5th of January. And
Sure. Yeah.
then after that, it's like, oh shit. Everybody, that's when things start turning. Oh, it's the first of the year. It's like kind of like the sports complex. It's like, hey, we need a new bid. This company's been doing it this year or for however long. At So we need a new bid.
Sure.
I'm gonna use that as an example because they asked us, the company that was doing it, they've been doing it for, I don't know, 8, 10 years, something like that. They asked me to do that job as a sub, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago.
Hmm.
And the price that they wanted to give us was just not enough. So
Sure.
we didn't take it as a sub. Now we're being asked to put out the real estimate. And um, I told him what it would be like for an initial clean, just for the
Yeah.
court, not for the entire building.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't know if this is anywhere near to what you're paying for a week or whatever, but it might like high or low. But on an initial clean, just for the court, it's going to be about this much. And he said, "Oh man, like I'm spending basically $120 less for a whole month than what I was saying for an initial clean."
Mhm.
And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. This is the price that they're giving you. If you count the panes of glass and you count the amount of work, that's 200.
Yeah.
That's 200 large panes. That's less than $2 a pop
Yeah.
for both sides. And I'm like, I just can't. Like, it's
We're
not.
not that guy. Yeah. We're not fish.
Yeah, and we're walking around the complex, and it just looks like trash. And I don't mean that in a horrible way. It just kids touch the glass. The
Oh
soccer
yeah.
players are all hot and sweaty. They get all over it. The soccer ball leaves prints all over the
Mhm.
place.
Yep.
And I'm like, there's a reason why you're pay what you get for. And he said, yeah, I don't think they've ever raised the prices in the 12 or whatever years that
Yeah.
they've been
They
doing
got
it.
it. They locked it, and they stayed that way for 10 years. It's rough
It's unfortunate for them because now everyone that is going to get a bid from is going to be
at market
ridiculous.
value. Yeah.
They're going to think that it's high, but it's in reality it's not high. You've been underpaying for
And
multiple years.
that's my complaint with like bucket bobs and stuff. It's I know your worth, charge for what you're worth, but when your expectation is set up, I mean that's why you have to sell yourself, know your services, know your procedures, explain it to them, and get them to understand what you're doing. But It makes it hard to sell to somebody who's completely sold on, well, that's should only be $150 because they did it inside and out for $150, for the last 5 years. Like, well, there's a reason they're not answering this year. They're out of business, or you're looking for somebody else. It's because that 150 isn't stretching as far as you're wanting. I had
Yeah,
a, yeah,
Damien said basically you need to find out what
yeah.
what they're paying. I have what up, Sean Hart? Good
Good
morning.
morning.
Sean, you and I are gonna talk here in a little bit. Um, but I have a good idea of what they're doing, on what they're paying currently.
Okay,
But right now, the most important thing is to try to relate to them how we're going to make it right and how we're going to maintain it. Um,
streak free.
yeah, man. So I let him know. I put together a estimate, but my proposal is not. I don't know, man. Either I was out of my mind when I put it together, or my verbiage was just too much. It needs to be more.
Condensed.
Yeah, it needs to be more condensed, and needs to be more precise. So
The kids nowadays, the kids
I'm gonna
nowadays
button
are
that up.
using Chat GPT.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
know.
I don't
And
use
my
Grok or Chat GPT for anything. I think I've used it twice, but and I know it's a valuable tool, so you definitely should be using it, or I should be using it. Uh, Even with terms and conditions, take your current shit, throw it in there, and they'll pop it up for you. But yeah, yeah, your services.
yeah, I did. I just verbalized too much. I think in the in the word section on how we plan on attacking it. But I
Mhm.
also my thing too is I don't want to get a weekly pay either. I don't want to have to pick up a check every single week. So I was trying to relay that information as well. I want them to pay us after we do the first job for the entire month, because the entire month, the next 3 visits are basically going to be touch ups.
Yeah,
Um, so you know, I don't know, man. It is what it is, but hopefully we get it on lock. Hopefully
send
we get
it.
it on lock.
Yep, send it and seal it and deliver it.
Yeah, I want to deliver the goods for these guys because it is a nice thing for when families come to watch their loved ones or their grandkids or their kids or nephews and nieces, and the field is all shot. It's not as nice. So I'll be happy to take care of it for them.
Yep, do it up. I got a business idea for next week. I'm going to do a commercial or some small video for Mr. Deeds, but I've got these aluminum poles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to like slam it in the yard, and I'm going to do a talk about Festivus. If you can't afford $4.99 to get your Christmas lights, we can come deliver this aluminum pole, and you can celebrate Festivus for $39.99. We cash, Venmo, Zelle, credit card. We'll come deliver that pole. We don't believe in tinsel; it's too distracting. Something like that. I'm gonna get that going to get some buzz for holiday lighting and whatnot because it's funny and people love Seinfeld. I love Seinfeld.
Well, our generation and a generation a little older than us, they definitely love it. So most that's our target audience. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, people
uh
35, well, 40 to 79 and
70.
older. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, sweet little old ladies who love
Billy.
Seinfeld.
I just tried to answer Billy in a text that came on my phone. He can't see what I text. Shit. And I
Poops.
can't and I'm on my phone so I can't message him. Oh well. He'll
Hopefully, it's
figure it
not
out.
important. It's not a key card or something for
Oh, he
towels.
wants to make sure that he has the right code for this restaurant, and yes he does, but
He need. Well, he'll try it. You
yeah.
know, it's let's hope 1492 works. Come on, baby. But
I
yeah.
can probably send him a message via Messenger
Hmm.
on Facebook, but I need to get out of here real quick and figure out how that goes. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out someday.
We'll figure it out. Oh, sugar.
Figure it out, baby. But yeah, if you're interested, guys, get yourself some aluminum poles, some strong ones, so you can prove your feats of strength. Get these aluminum poles and do a video. Boom. If you if you're bored this Thanksgiving and you're tired of the drive of Christmas all the time, get yourself a Festivus pole. We'll install it. We'll come maintain that Festivus pole for you and stick it out. We'll pull it out the day after Christmas. $39.99. Call today. Do it. We'll see. I'll let everyone know next on Monday how that works. 'Cause I'm going to do it today or tomorrow. Launch it for the weekend. See if I get any calls, sell any poles. Also, you're leasing the poles. You're not selling these poles, so these poles can come back year after year as the pole that keeps on giving. That's right.
How much are you gonna try and repeat that to me?
Okay, I'm going to take this poll. I'm going to stand in front of a camera. I'm going to tell people, hey, happy Festivus. If you don't want Christmas lights, if you don't have $500 for $39, I'll come put a Festivus pole in your front yard, and you can tell your neighbors how much you don't give a crap about Christmas for $39.99. This can be installed today. We uninstall on December 26th. There's no lights, no garland, no tinsel. Too distracting.
What? So are you going to attach a flag that says Festivus to it or
No,
something?
absolutely not. It says no, no, man,
Just a
no, no.
pole.
This says Festivus. This is Festivus. Bam. It's a very boring aluminum pole set in the ground so people can see it and have an airing of grievances eventually and feats of strength and talk about why it's important. Because a lot of people obviously don't have the five, six, seven, eight, $900 of Christmas lights up. They're like, ah, but you know what they do have? A sense of humor and $39.99. So for $39.99, I'm gonna go drop that pole in the front yard and just a pole. That's it. And then on December 26th, they'll get a text message. Have Merry Christmas and a Happy Festivus. We will be taking our poll down. We'll see you next year. So I'm going to have December 26th being busy, but we'll see. But also, I want to tell everybody that an aluminum pole is not a safe pole for window cleaning. No, you should use an INSA pole for all your window cleaning
Um,
needs, for actually solar panel cleaning needs, Steve. But yeah, the zero INSA pole will help keep you insulated away from electronic shocks. Not 100%. This is only a tool to help keep you safe. But if you're cleaning solar panels with aluminum pole, I do not suggest it. That's why it's good to be on the ground to explain Festivus for the rest of us. So I will have more info on that coming out and let everyone know the sales and the Festivus pole action. Thank you, Chris.
yeah,
Yep.
Craig Falls. Exciting aluminum pole design just for Set Festivus.
Yes. I'm going to be going to Lowe's, Home Depot, or actually, let me back that up. I got a metal supply shop up the road that cuts steel and stuff like that. So I'm sure if I pop in there and see if they got any straight 20 foot of aluminum, I can get it cut into 4 foot sections and bam, Festivus for the rest of us. I'm serious as hell. I'm going to do this.
I
I'm
think
doing
that
it
you, what if you did something a little extra and did put like a flag that just said Festivus on it or something along those lines? Would that
because it would ruin the point. And it would be too distracting. You can have nothing on it.
just a pole?
Just a fucking pole. People will drive by and laugh their balls off because they will know. And then some people will say, "What the hell is that? Why is there a pole? That's stupid. What the heck?" And other people say, "Oh my god, I love that. That's awesome." So we'll see. It'll get people talking. It'll make people laugh. So it's going out, doing it,
Well,
doing it.
that's one of your specialties, buddy. You
Yeah,
always put a smile on someone's face, and you have some great ideas.
some
And
great ideas. Some of them,
uh,
yeah. And I do
yeah,
that. I'll do the little videos and I'll put them on my next door or my local garage sale sites and stuff and get busy that way because I'm not the EDDM guy because I'm just one guy. I don't want 200 jobs at once, etc. So I'm very trickle referral, that fun stuff. So I'll be sure to post the commercial here on the deeds, the Goo and Deeds deal. So it'll be good.
I can't wait to
Yeah.
see what you come up with. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
No
Oh,
tinsel.
no tins.
But yeah, so we got a good day today. Got some jobs rolling up
Hey,
after I get everything loaded
fucking
on the
Fred.
internet. Fred is eating something. He
Yeah,
found something good.
he's like digging and so this morning I got up at I don't know 4 o'clock. Um, went used the restroom and I was like, should I stay awake or can I? Normally I can't go back to sleep. I just stay awake.
Yeah.
Um, I laid down and I was getting ready to put myself back to sleep. And I fell asleep on the couch last night and Fred came down, I don't know, 5 minutes after I was up. Like he didn't hear me when I woke up, but then when I laid down, he must have sensed that I was awake or something. So he comes running down the stairs and then jumps on the couch and snuggles up and we both fell asleep. And so he was laying there, just crashed out next to me and I 5:45 rolls around, the alarm goes off, and I'm like, all right, dude, like I gotta go shower, get coffee, do all this. Well, I skipped a shower, went and got coffee. I came back home. As I'm entering the door, he's literally on the couch, covered up in full. I don't know how he did it, but he didn't even move when I left. He was like blanket up to the neck, like an old man. It was hilarious. Fucking Fred. Uh did you freeze deeds? Looks like it. Oh, there he's gone. Mark Kladzinski left. He said, "Peace, I'm out." So it looks like it's just me hanging here. I guess I would imagine he'll be back here shortly. But, anyways, we're excited for the rest of this month. We're excited for the week ahead of us coming up next week. We're super thankful for everybody that continues to pop in the show and joins us. And there is Deeds back
Oh, he's
connected to
back.
audio.
Yep.
Yeah,
Who knows? It's weird.
that was
But
weird.
yes, good stuff.
I was just saying that next week we're excited for Thanksgiving. We're excited for our guests. We're extremely thankful for everybody that continues to show up and support us day in and day out, or 3 times a week. Uh,
Yep.
and it's been an awesome. What did we start? Late February, early March,
I think so.
April, May, June, July, August, September, October. We just finished basically our
Eighth, ninth month almost.
yeah,
We'll say eight
pretty
months.
dope.
We're in this. Yeah, 107 episodes or so. That's pretty crazy. Pretty
Considering
nuts.
considering we originally just wanted to talk and visit and basically share the same experiences we had over coffee that we were doing in Vegas, we've come a
Yep.
little ways. Come a
Yes.
little ways.
Lot of chatting. Lot of coffee. A lot of coffee. And we had Mike Nichols
Definitely a
on. We've
lot of
had John
coffee.
B. We've had Mike, or not Mike, Zane. We had them all. So rolling through.
Yeah.
Very
So
cool.
in
We got
Grubs is left. I think the only people that we have not had on from WCR or Zero is John Lee and then TJ. And that's
yes.
pretty much it. Um,
Yes.
So everybody's been on to support us, and that's an awesome. That's been really rad. Um, for the upcoming year, I would like to throw it out there to our listeners, our viewers, our friends, our family, our Goo and Deeds fam. Who would you like us to have on the show? I would love to find out too. Who do you all who do you think should be one of our second time guests? I know Mark Tanner is going to be one of the first people that we have on for a second time. He's been stellar. I had a great conversation with him the other day. Matter of fact, just a good dude. So
Yep.
I'd love to have him back on second. I know Damien is a top of my list. Um, I know I would like to
Big
have
Jersey and Alex.
Squeegee Tom back in immediately as well. Yes, Chris and
But yeah.
Alex. So all
But yeah.
these guys we
Oh,
want to have back in.
yeah. Like as far as other industries, do you guys want to hear about guys that build soft wash equipment or Christmas light stuff or we're not gonna dive deep into all that stuff, but we know a lot of window cleaners either clean gutters or they do pressure washing, uh, that kind of stuff. So we're gonna look into different avenues, for a guest here and there, someone to talk about like fence cleaning or something like that, just for you guys who are do both, because I know a lot of guys do more than one service, up to five or so. So we'll try to keep it interesting in the next year or two by getting different services, different guys with experience that can talk about the ins and outs of those industries or what to avoid, etc. So more to come.
Yeah,
And yeah,
absolutely.
let us know other stuff you want to see. Do you want to see? We absolutely don't put any videos on the screen, but we have the option to look into the StreamYard. So should we upgrade our software so we can have logos and stuff on the screen? We might be looking into sponsorships next year. So if we'll be ironing everything out shortly, but thank you guys for all your support. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and I definitely we are because you guys, the viewers, the listeners, the watchers, are really what makes this show hum too. We need your not your support. We love your support, but we need feedback. We would love to hear what you guys do want to have or who you want to have back on the show. Topics like Mark said as well.
Hmm.
Our our Christmas light, the clip of people. Is that somebody you guys want to hear from? Um, you know, do we want to do deeper topics? Stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I
we,
can't
we
wait to
want to
just
stay
break out
original.
next
Yeah.
year.
I want to stay original, get new topics and kind of branch out a little bit, but still keep it tucked into the window cleaning, industry and mindset. And, we're excited to have Lucid Bots on next week. So we're going to talk about the ins and outs of the drone industry and how that can affect and will affect the whole industry moving forward and how you can be on top of the game or in the game. So we'll have some info on that, you know, getting some knowledge out there. So we appreciate you guys listening. Uh, Thank you.
I think Jessica said we were talking earlier about the other podcasts going on. Do we
Mm.
know? Can somebody put together the list of the times that they air? I think Gabe Gutierrez is Wednesdays at like 4. I think 4 Eastern. I'm not too sure,
Gabe,
but I'm putting it in the post right here. And
watch this charging.
I think
The,
Squeegee Life is what, Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern,
no, Squeegee Life is 8 p.m. Eastern.
at
It's
8 p.m.
Wednesdays.
Eastern, 8
And then I
p.m.
think Squeegee U is Thursdays at possibly 5 or 6.
What
Not
day
sure
was?
what.
Oh, so that okay, you're right. So
Thursday, yeah.
I put
I
Wednesdays,
was
but
in
it's
line getting Kuko, so that was probably like 5:30 or 5, 6.
Thursday, approximately 4. Squeegee Life is a Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. There we go. So
Yes.
I'm putting it
Yep.
in the text. I tagging Gabe Gutierrez so he can refresh it in case I'm incorrect, and I tag Squeegee Life so
Cool.
they know that we know that
They're
you know that
on.
I know that you
It's
know
on.
that I know
Yes.
that it's on Wednesdays
Yes.
8 p.m.
Yep.
I thought it was on at 6.
Window cleaning extraordinary. Over 100 years of experience on that podcast with their panel of guys.
Yeah.
It's,
Hey, I want to tell you something too. Yesterday, Billy and I were on the same site, which doesn't happen very often. We banged out 2 houses in the rain. It was a
oh, I thought you
fabulous
meant
day
like
for us.
grinder or something.
No, 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 you weirdo. We're both
But hey, you set it up. I know it's funny.
happily
We're both on the
married
same site.
straight men.
Quite right. Go ahead. You're both on the
Um,
same site.
yeah. But I want to get him in, dude.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know, I think it would be fun. What I would like to do too is I would love for you to interview he and I,
Interesting.
so we can
Yes.
kind of maybe tell our story about how we got into this shit. So that would
Yep.
be fun. I would like to get John Magdos in here one of these days.
Oh yeah.
Um, so he's been a supporter of the show, as you know, from jump day one.
Day one.
Um,
John Magdos.
and he's watched. I'm almost pretty sure he's watched every single episode, which means a ton to us. Like I mentioned, Damien, Tom, Magdos. I think those 3 dudes have been around from the start, and
Chuck D.
Chuck D has been around from pretty close to the start.
Oh,
But all you guys
ragtag
just
everybody's been around for the whole damn time.
yeah,
Appreciate
and
everybody. That's
the
awesome.
support that we're getting has been amazing, and it's truly awesome to see 2 yahoos just having some fun, drinking some coffee, and sharing stories. That this
Cup
is
of
what it's come
coffee.
to.
Yeah, cup of coffee. But
Uh,
uh,
I wish
but
I
yeah,
could. Craig posted something that looks like a song. I wish I could have heard him sing it. That would have been hilarious.
it would have been wonderful. Yes, he did put some lyrics earlier, but I didn't open it. Something about rain. Rain sucks. We need
Yeah,
rain
I
in
don't.
Houston bad, but not that bad, but bad.
Lower rung. Let's see. Lower rung. There it is. Lower
Tuesdays with
rung.
Maury.
What time are you on? So I'm tagging lower rung as well. Damien, good
Cool.
point. You guys on. There we
Also,
go.
check out the beard action. I'm growing the beard out for the last since Halloween. So for Movember, anybody wondering why I'm all scraggly? I'm not shaving. I'm just trimming a little bit for food action, but letting it grow out so I can shave it immediately December 1st. So
So
keep my
you want to hear the sad part for me? Like I can't
sure.
grow
Go ahead.
other than this and this. I'm like
Hmm.
you, I can't grow anything, but I haven't
I got neck
shaved.
beard.
Yeah, I haven't shaved anything in like uh I don't know how long, but I was joking with Marisa yesterday, like, hey, I'm not shaving for the month. My goal is to find out how much of a sideburn or what type of
What
percentage
happens?
I could
Yeah.
get, or
Yep.
which is it possible for me to grow a sideburn and or sideburns, and or
Like
what
chops.
percentage will it be, and or which portion will grow in first, here or here or here or
Yeah.
here?
I found that I
Yeah,
need my head hair to grow down to cover just a little gap where the ear, this is. But
me
it's
as
going pretty
well.
quick.
So I've
Yeah,
sent
that's a lot of
you.
hair.
I'm still in the midst of a grow out, and I've sent you and Tom some pictures of me in the morning when I get out of bed, bro.
Yeah,
It's
you should
fucking
definitely Brazilian that thing. That's gross.
yeah. It's a little.
Oh, I
it's a
thought those
little
pictures.
wild.
Yeah. Oh, your head. But
Yeah,
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 you gotta
yeah,
gotta make sure to condition that hair. Callan Maine is where it's at. Strong enough for a
yeah.
man, made for a horse.
Made for a horse. Yeah, Jersey's podcast is Mondays. Jersey and Steve-O do something on Mondays. They're getting
Monday
more.
night chats once a
Yeah,
month.
they're doing
Yeah.
more specific. I forgot about that one. And then who did he say? Yeah, I can't see. Yeah, but that Monday night chat is a good one too.
Yeah, that's always good information. Those two guys are super knowledgeable, Jersey and Stevo.
Yeah, I
Yep.
enjoy hearing their perspective on things too,
Yeah.
because they've been around a super long time. They get all the business from everybody, whether it be good or bad. And when I say business, I don't mean buying and stuff. I mean people give them the business. Like, hey, whatever they post, there's always going to be people, whatever. So that was one of
And
the things.
that's social media. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the first things. So when I had my trip this summer and I talked with Jersey, I talked mostly like business stuff. Like I wanted to find out about him, how he handles his day, the day-to-day information, phone calls, messaging, texts, all this nonsense that,
Yep.
a good sales rep would have to deal with. And then when I got a chance to talk with Steve-O, I wanted to find out how he deals with internet personalities, other window cleaners. Gabe brought it up about the trolls and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun to be able to pick his brain and then, like I said, hear his explanation on some of the questions. That was outstanding. So
Awesome. And you're talking about the podcast Squeegee U last night?
yeah, it was
Yep.
good,
Well,
dude.
I'll check that out today while I'm working. I'll put it on the earbuds.
It's definitely worth the listen. They were also talking about specialized boabs that, Steve-O was fortunate enough to get a really cool Bronco boab from Richie Blue,
Nice.
and Gabe was talking about how he got a what's the Takaki? What is that one? Takaki or something like that?
Takaki Boab. Yeah. I always
Yeah,
think of that director guy. Fucked up
he got a
Thor movie.
Takaki boab that was like straight personalized. Yeah, it was pretty dope. So
Yeah.
it was cool to hear
Holds.
that.
Yeah, those things are big, but they hold a lot of stuff. And even with my silencer, I find that you obviously only have room for one T-bar, and then a bunch of channels. But I'm thinking of actually, uh, well, I'll get to that later. But yeah, the Takiti Boab thing is pretty cool, pretty solid. They're big and bulky, probably could hold a lot of water, but I've never used one.
Yeah, I haven't used one, nor have I held or seen one. And another thing they talked about yesterday too is when you're purchasing your equipment, and as you
Mhm.
continue to advance in your career and or profession, and you have a little more money, you can invest in new tools. But also when you have the ability to purchase things just to try out.
Yeah,
And hey, look,
or
sometimes if
a
you want to
mystery
try out,
box. Go to WCR, get a mystery box, $100. You get 115, $125 worth of shit, and it's
yeah.
all stuff you're going to use and need. Boom.
Well, not only that too, it's like I think sometimes that it is important for us, if we are a professional,
Hold
to
on.
try new products to find out if it works better for you or if it sucks.
If it
You know what I
sucks,
mean?
that's right. Yes.
Because if you don't do your research and you don't know if you like something, you can't bash it or say anything about it. Try
Right.
and figure out if it
Right.
works for you or not.
Yep.
Damien, I
And if you
love the
have a lot of,
orange hearts, homie.
I just had a ding pop up on my screen for my Apple. I had a customer, Rhonda just texted, "Hey, Mark, you soft washed my townhouse 7 months ago. Do you happen to do window cleaning? I need it done this week." Okay. So I got that to field, that phone call after I get off here. So that's
Nice.
fun. Trying to sell work for the weekend. I've got Saturday afternoon open. Sunday I've got that family dinner at 2. So I've got Sunday morning open. I can try to fit people in, but it's that time you guys I'm talking about where it's crunch time where you're trying to fill in the schedule because if some of you guys it's about to start snowing and it's going to end, or you're just going to stick with your storefronts and route work. A lot of guys are going to hibernate till February, but here in Houston, just like you in Phoenix, all year. Maybe there's 3 weeks of where it's really cold, where we're like, nah, let's wait till next week. But that's all we got
Yeah.
here in Texas.
Yeah, man. I'm really glad that it's going to be. We have two more. So today's supposed to be mostly sunny with some clouds. But then
Mhm.
we have another storm coming in tomorrow and Sunday. And then after that, I'm hoping that December is straight sun. Sun's out, sticks out. I don't have guns. Sun's out, sticks
Hmm.
out. And yeah,
Yeah, so we got a three o'clock shower. So we got a partly cloudy chance of shower today at 3 o'clock. So I'll be done with this house and stuff by 1. So
nice.
our weather's good, but it's still gonna be 83. I wore pants yesterday for 2 Christmas light installs, and I hate it because when you're walking around or crawling up on roofs and you get the shingle fiberglass in your legs, it sucks. So I always wear pants. Well, I had to wear my steep gear shorts over it, and let me just tell you, when it's 84 degrees on a roof, it's really hot. So Did a lot more sweating than I needed to. So don't wear pants on 80-degree days. That's my advice.
I think Eddie Stewart does that a lot.
A lot of guys wear pants and only wear pants.
No,
It's kind of
you
strange.
said don't wear pants. I said I think Eddie.
Oh, oh, he doesn't wear
No
pants. Yeah,
pants.
no
No
pants, no pants,
pants.
Dan. Yeah, I'd like to interview Eddie. I'd like to have a naked interview in his backyard. If we could make that happen, him and I just drinking coffee in the morning while neighbors watch, I'd do it. I just
Do
got to
it
drive
so we can put in a
top half
request to him.
with
Yeah,
tops.
top half up,
Yeah,
shirtless. That would be interesting.
yeah.
Uh, there you go. So
That's
maybe,
because
maybe, so you've reached out to Eddie. I've reached out to him, but he was
his
on vacation and traveling when we put our requests in. So maybe now, if you sweeten the pot by say, "Hey, Eddie, I'll come to you. We'll do a
will
live
be
shoot,
completely naked and let your wife film.
and we
She'll be
can
down
do
with
it
that.
nudist style."
Yep, he's down with that.
All
Yeah,
right, man.
yeah,
I'm
we'll
gonna
see.
at Eddie Stewart.
Uh-oh.
Are
It's kind of
you
like Love Actually.
at
It's
Eddie
my
Stewart?
album. It's number one. I'll sing naked on New Year's Eve. I love Bill Nye. Anyone who likes Bill Nye, it was a terrible Bill Nye impression, but Bill Nye is the guy, the British. He's like the British Christopher Walken, you know. But yeah, anyway, the Festivus pole, 3 feet
So
long. Pop it in the driveway, or not the driveway. Pop it in the front yard. $39.99. Bam. A Festivus for the rest of us. Get it?
okay, Eddie Stewart, are you down for a Goo and Deed podcast, nudist style?
Mark, well, mention Mark will be there too, because like he doesn't have a camera that works, so he'll be sitting there in his backyard by himself, like staring at a raccoon.
Would
Ah,
we get shut down? Would the
oh,
internet
I don't
blow
think
up?
so. No,
Would
YouTube is not. We just click the not made for kids thing. I do that anyway. We curse and stuff, and if we
um
wouldn't be, it would only be top half or maybe butt cheeks or something. I don't know. Who knows?
too
Like the
much?
too much, too gross, too much for this morning.
Yeah.
Happy
I'm
birthday,
gonna
Kaylee! Ah,
Yeah, happy birthday one more time to at Kaylee. Where are you at? Kaylee, happy
where you at?
birthday.
Woohoo!
All right. Happiest of days. All
Oh,
right,
happy
Deeds.
day.
It's about that time. It's about damn time for us to say goodbye for the week. Anybody you want to give a shout out to? Anybody you want to tell you love them? Anybody you want to tell F off? No, I'm kidding. We don't do that.
No, we don't do that. We love everyone. Yay.
We love
Everyone,
most
thank you for
people.
watching. Most people are awesome. Everyone is awesome. Kaylee's awesome.
Yes.
It's her birthday today. Happy birthday. Congratulations on another year. Have a wonderful day. Damien, Jessica, thank you for your comments and stuff, and everybody else. Adam, uh, Thomas, everybody. Grace, thank you for chiming in today. Sorry Steve couldn't be here to talk about solar panel and cleaning and the industry, but we'll have that coming down the road. Next week, Cameron with Lucid Bots will be fun, and Austin G Rubs on Black Friday. Thanks for Goo for co-riding. Thanks for Kylie for everything she's doing. Thanks for WCR and Zero for what they do. Zero and WCR, thank you as well.
Hell to the yeah. And you nailed it on the head. Thank you to everybody who has popped in and been a part of the show from the beginning, the middle, or if you're just a new tuner. Thank you. Grace, Craig, Chris Eckstein, Adam Hogan, the you mentioned Squeegee Tom, Jessica
Dubois.
Battle, Kaylee, Sean Hart. If you're still around, I'm gonna call you later this afternoon so we can have our Friday talk.
Powwow.
Yeah, it's something nice. I'm fortunate. He's a good buddy. We get a quick little talking.
Cool.
Yeah. So I want to say thank you to everybody. Like Deeds also mentioned, Chris and Alex, thank you for providing us a lovely forum to shoot the shit and for everybody to get together and mingle. I hope everybody's passion bucket this week is now full. And if it's not overflowing, hopefully by Sunday morning it has been overflowing. Keep those
Yes.
passion buckets full and Deeds.
Change your rubbers. We'll see you Monday, everybody.
L to the yeah. We're going to shoot some breeze. Have a great weekend, gang. Peace out.
See ya. Bye bye.